Are you an empath and you keep attracting narcissists into your life? In this video, I'm going to talk about the reason why these two are drawn together. And then I'm also going to explain to you how you can stop this, how you can stop attracting narcissists in your life. I also am going to do an art piece and you guys get to watch me create something. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. Welcome to my channel. My name is Stephanne Leal and I help people on their spiritual path awaken through art therapy. Before we discuss why we are attracting narcissists, let's define what a narcissist is. The simple definition of a narcissist is someone who is obsessed with themselves and they lack empathy. You remember the movie Shrek when he said to the donkey that he has layers like an onion? I feel like this was a good way for me to describe a narcissist to you guys. They're like an onion. There's many layers to this. Narcissists are created by a childhood wound. Most of them are unaware of their behaviors. They're very ego-driven, and this makes it hard for them to see their own issues. They live life at a very low state of consciousness. I want to note that this does not excuse their behavior. It just helps with understanding who they are as people. So we're going back to that layer onion thing that I was talking about from Shrek. There are tons of different types of narcissists. There's a spectrum. So this isn't just one fits all type thing. I don't want to get too deep into that because I want to focus more on how empaths can learn how to stop attracting this person. Just know that there's so much more to this, but I'm here to help other empaths understand why we attract these people and how we can begin to protect ourselves from them. The relationship between an empath and a narcissist is similar to yin and yang, but in a very toxic way. They both suffer from childhood wounds. As an empath, you will be drawn to narcissists because narcissists have a greater sense of self. And empaths usually lack this, but this makes them feel safe being around them. Empaths think a lot about other people than themselves, and narcissists love this. There is nothing wrong with taking care of others and being empathetic towards them. It just depends who you're giving that energy to. And with the narcissist, this just feeds their ego. They will not offer this in return to an empath. Unhealed empaths will allow this because this feels safe to them. Remember how I mentioned both narcissists and empaths suffer from a childhood wounding? This is a survival mechanism. As a child, you started to anticipate your caregiver's needs to avoid conflict. And you guessed it, most likely you had a narcissistic parent if you're empathetic. Of course, this isn't a guaranteed thing, it's just very likely. Narcissists also love control, and this is another reason empaths feel drawn to them. This control helps empaths feel safe. To stop yourself from being drawn to these things, it's important to heal from your childhood trauma. Learn about what inner child healing is. This is the root of all this attraction. This is where I suggest you start. I will link a helpful meditation that I've used for the last few months that's really helped me. Narcissists compulsively lie and manipulate others. They do this for attention. They don't care if people know either. It still feeds them either way. They love to create reactions, whether it's negative or positive. You're never going to win at their game. Narcissists are basically energy vampires. So let's say a narcissist lied to you and manipulated you. This surely is going to have you spending your mental energy thinking about this. Don't underestimate your brain power. Your thoughts about this still feeds them. You also take in some of their energy by focusing on them. Thoughts alone are more powerful than we realize. By trying to understand and make sense of a narcissist's behavior is literally wasting your mental energy. There is no rhyme or reason. They just want attention, whether it be negative or positive. You can start to become mindful of this reaction to them with practice. And let me tell you, it won't come easy, but it sure will set you free. Refocus this mental energy on something else. Anything, really. So some things are like reading, doing art, music, dancing, anything. This alone will change your state of mind. Did you know empaths can learn a few things from a narcissist? We can step into our power and self just how they are, but not to the toxic level that they do it. Set boundaries for toxic people in your life. This will definitely be uncomfortable for a while. I'm not sure if it ever feels comfortable. I'm still working on this myself. You may feel that you are being mean at first when setting boundaries. As an empath, you probably have been a people pleaser. So this will be a learning process for you. People pleasing is a trauma response and a toxic behavior in itself. This people pleasing is another reason why narcissists find you so appealing. A person who loves to please other people, yummy for a narcissist. So eliminating this will definitely help keep them away. Narcissists love reactions, as I said. So if you stop giving them reactions, they will go somewhere else. It's very annoying to them to get no reaction at all. Don't have a positive reaction or a negative one. Literally have zero reaction. Imagine it this way. You know that Clear Eyes commercial? The guy from Ferris Bueller's Day Off with the monotone voice? You know him? If you have to interact, be like him. Something you have to do as well is forgive them. This does not excuse their behaviors. It allows you to let go. You may have experienced mental abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse from these people, and that is never okay. If you experienced any type of abuse from a narcissist, you definitely need to separate yourself, even if they are family. To truly heal from these experiences, you will have to forgive them. Remember, they have unhealed wounds, and narcissism is a mental disease. It's in the DSM. Again, this does not excuse the behavior. I can't say this enough. This is the hardest step, but it's truly what you need to fully heal and let go. Be like Elsa and just let it go. Let it go. I'm sorry for that scene, guys. I won't let that happen again. Well, let's talk about this art piece now. This is our painting done on a black canvas with acrylic paints. If you guys were paying close attention, you could probably see I was struggling with this painting. I am glad that I stuck with it because it turned out pretty cool at the end. I had tried different drawings before this painting and they didn't turn out so well, I thought, as well. So this was really hard for me to get done. That's why this video took forever. So yeah, I hope you guys really like this art piece. I actually enjoy it too myself. So that's that. I want to thank you all for coming to my channel and learning about narcissists and also learning how to protect yourselves from them. There's going to be plenty of information in the description box because I feel like I only scratched the surface. But I really wanted to make this known because I do know a lot of information about this. I have dealt with narcissists my whole life, so I think I have experience. And so I have some knowledge about it, and I spent a lot of time educating myself about being an empath. And when you stumble across things about empath, you are going to stumble stuff about narcissism. It is connected. There is a connection there. We fill each other's wounds for one another. And it's not a good thing, though. It's a toxic thing. Narcissists usually won't go get help. They don't see an issue with themselves. Empathic people definitely would be more likely to try and heal themselves. So I love you guys. Thank you for coming by. And until next time, bye.